GLAM girls. We're so happy to be with you today. We're going to talk to a very special guest today. She's a top mentor, a pitch expert, where she mentors people to feel comfortable with their voice and speak in front of an audience. But before introducing her, I'd like to introduce our GLAM mentor, Elise McCarty, who will be interviewing our guest today. Some of you have met Elise at a GLAM event. Elise is a first-year student in BCom and French at a university abroad. She plays hockey with her university and golf as her pastime. One of her favorite things to do is go to the beach and have a picnic. Mine too. Take it away, Elise.
Thank you, Margaret. I'm really glad that I get to interview our guest today. Her name is Chelsey Baker. She's a UK #1 pitching expert, a multi-award winning business mentor, and the founder and CEO of National Mentoring Day, a global initiative. Chelsey has over 20 years of experience working in leadership roles, media, public relations, and communications. I know you can't wait to meet Chelsey, so let's get started. Chelsey, thank you for talking with us today.
Thank you so much, Elise. Thank you so much, Margie. It's great to be here to speak to the GLAM girls. Thank you.
Why is it important to have a mentor?
Oh, great question. So having a mentor, we all know how passionate I am about mentoring. You're a mentor, Elise. It's just wonderful. It's just the gift that keeps on giving. So it's important to have a mentor because that's having somebody that you can trust. It's having that person to be a sounding board, to run ideas back and forward and to get valuable feedback from. A mentor helps share their experiences and things that perhaps the mistakes and the failings that they've done in their life to help you go forward and grow and succeed in your life. So a mentor is there to encourage you, to support you, to guide you, and I believe it's there to create a safe space for you to discover and come up with new ideas, new goals. And very, very key is to help you understand yourself better.
Excellent. Can a girl be shy and still learn to speak in public?
Absolutely, great question. I've taught many shy girls, many women, many CEOs, many guys how to speak. And when they first came to me, they were so shy. You would never think they could be great speakers. But everyone can, because no one is actually born, or almost no one is born a great speaker. It's something that you can learn to be good at. So let's just quickly take a look at the famous actors and actresses and top speakers. A lot of them are very shy, and yet put a script in their hand and then they become this amazing character, and that's how they suddenly become confident and they grow. But really behind the scenes in real life, they're quite quiet and they're quite shy. So to overcome shyness, it's about learning to speak. Everyone has a great voice. We've all got to just learn how to use it. So it really does help to be passionate about the subject that you're speaking about. Can you imagine this call today if we were talking about something I didn't like? Let's just say spiders. If we're talking about spiders today, or a subject I'm not knowledgeable about, even me as an international speaker, might be very not confident, very shy, because I don't know my subject. So to not be shy, we've got to learn to use our voice, but to practice using our voice as well. So absolutely, Elise, great question.
Great answer too. What advice do you wish you had growing up?
For me, that's going to be definitely to be happy with who I am. I think so many girls talk about, I wish I could change my height, my weight, my appearance, my hair, my eye color, so many things. We all wish, or perhaps sometimes, that we had something that we don't have. And it's about actually being happy with who you are, and that's every part of you. Sometimes if you try and change yourself and be somebody else, then you end up no longer being the person that you were supposed to be, that you were meant to be. Look at a diamond with all its flaws. We each have flaws. We all have imperfections, many, many. I was thinking today, I've got a big lump on my head, and I call that my bump of, my bump of positivity. So we've all got these little flaws and all got these imperfections, and that's what makes us. Just like a diamond, it's these imperfections that make us who we are, define our character. So it's about loving who you are, loving the skin you're in. Everyone is amazing, and it's just shining your brilliance, because it's what's inside that counts.
Thank you, Chelsey. Many can benefit from that advice. I know I can too. What was the one moment as a kid you knew you could do great things in the world?
So that was at a very young age when I was speaking at school. I was the narrator in a school play, and I had to read out the whole storyline to, I think it was like 100 girls. And I was playing around a bit with my voice. I was just supposed to be the narrator who spoke in a very loud but monotone voice. I was not supposed to have character. And then suddenly I started to experiment live during the play, and I discovered that I could change the tone in my voice. I could become a character. I could change the speed in which I spoke. I could change the loudness, the softness, and the tone and the rhythm. And I just thought, wow, I never knew I had this. I didn't know. And so it was a real experimental thing at a very young age. And so I then realized the power of the voice, and also, though, very importantly, how the voice, you can use it to comfort people, to make people smile, to make people feel happy, to make people laugh. That's the beauty of the voice. It can transcend and change a situation, and it's just so beautiful. So I had the privilege of realizing that very, very early on, and that's why I speak so passionately about it today.
That's really interesting. At GLAM, girls learn that we each have a superpower, and we learn how important it is to embrace what is unique and different about ourselves. What is your superpower?
Great question, thank you. So my superpower, you may be able to tell a little bit from the call, is about being positive. Wherever there is a negative, I see a positive. Might sound cliche, but where there's darkness, I see light. If people say, I can't, I say, yes, I can, I will, and I do. And I think even when things go wrong in life. It's just how life is that I look at what's gone wrong and I learn from it, and I learn from the experience, and I use it to help me to grow and also to make me stronger. So I think also that, if you've got to be careful the words that you say to yourself. Sometimes if you think to yourself, I can't do this, I can't do something, then your heart's not in it, and no, you won't do it. So you've got to be really careful what you think. If you think, I'm going to fail at this, then you're going to fail at it. So be careful what you think, and instead visualize yourself being the success, about passing the exam grades and doing great things. And it's about having that positive mindset. So I think that's my superpower. I do have another little hidden superpower, which is being intuitive. And when I say intuitive, it means I get to sense and feel and read what people are feeling very, very quickly. Even after just a few words or a few sentences, I feel what's troubling people. I can sense their problems and where they need help. So I use that superpower in my mentoring to help others.
That's a really great answer. Chelsey, thank you, and thank you for talking with us today. You've inspired us so much. GLAM Girls, thank you for watching, and feel free to come back at any time to rewatch this video or to see other cool stuff.